My name is Misaki, and I'm a working housewife. Just yesterday, my husband Owen and I registered our marriage, so we're newlyweds. Hey Owen, did you know?
What's up, Misaki?
We got married and became husband and wife.
Of course I know. Why bring it up all of a sudden?
Well, I just don't really feel like we're married yet, so I wanted to confirm it.
Yeah, I get that. We haven't had the ceremony or met each other's parents yet.
Right. It feels like we rushed into marriage when I think about it.
Well, that's pretty normal these days.
Normal, is it?
Yeah, it's totally common for people to decide on their own and get married. Look at celebrities, they're probably all like that.
I don't know about celebrities, but we're just regular people, you know?
A lot of trends come from celebrities. It's the same thing.
It still feels different somehow. This is Owen. Since we haven't had our wedding ceremony yet, we don't really feel like a married couple. But still, I'm really looking forward to our life together. A few days later, we decided to go to my parents' house to report our marriage. Let me introduce you. This is my husband, Owen.
I've married Misaki, pleased to meet you.
Oh my, nice to meet you too.
Well, he's quite the fine young man.
Not bad for you, sis.
What do you mean by for me?
You're Hauke, right? Looking forward to getting to know you.
These are my parents and my younger sister, Hoka. Currently, Hoka is unemployed and living at home. She quit her previous job due to poor relationships at work and moved back in with our parents. Since we reported our marriage, Hoka, perhaps out of boredom, has been coming over to our place frequently. I'm home. Hoka, you're here again?
Oh yeah, just dropping by.
Just dropping by. We have wedding preparations to do, so please go home.
Hey, you don't have to be so cold. Besides, it's fine if she's here. You two are sisters after all.
Yeah, exactly. Owen, you totally get it.
I'm trying to be considerate of you. Go home before Owen gets upset.
What? Owen isn't upset at all.
Yeah, Owen isn't upset at all.
You two have gotten quite close, haven't you? I often worked late and came home late, but for a while, I kept finding Hoka at our place when I returned. With the wedding preparations underway, I consulted my parents, but they sided with Hoka, saying it's better than her staying cooped up at home. Despite Hoka's interruptions, we managed to finish the wedding preparations. Phew. We finally managed to get through the wedding without any issues.
Hey, is that what a bride says after her wedding? You should be a bit happier about it.
I am happy, but it was really tough preparing for the wedding because of certain people.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that.
Honestly, it's nice that you're kind to family, but you need to set some boundaries.
Haha, I'm sorry. But hey, we're going on our honeymoon tomorrow, right? Cheer up.
I'm not that angry, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
I was really happy that we were able to have a successful wedding. However, the next day, on our honeymoon, Owen and Hoka left a note and ran away together. Even then, my parents sided with Hoka, so I decided to distance myself from them. 8 years later, I was called back by my estranged parents and returned home for the first time in years. I'm home. Wait, Owen and Hoka? Why are you here?
Owen has a favor to ask of you.
Come on, just sit down.
It's been a while. How have you been?
Sis, you look a bit older.
Shut up. If there's no important reason, I'm leaving.
Wait. This is serious. Hauke is sick.
Yeah, they said the only way to cure it is through an organ transplant.
Because of our age, we were told we can't do the transplant.
So we want to ask you, Misaki, since you're still young.
What? You mean?
Yes, be Hauke's donor. As sisters, it shouldn't be a problem.
You're the only one who can help, sis, please?
Wait, you want me to be Hoka's donor? Are you serious?
Of course, she's your only sister. Don't you want to save her?
Or what? Are you going to abandon your cute little sister?
No way you're going to do that, right?
You're her big sister, so give her an organ.
Owen and Hoka calmly asked me to be Hoka's donor because she was sick. My parents seemed to be on their side, and I was shocked, wondering if they had all forgotten what happened 8 years ago. As I grew more and more angry. Don't be ridiculous. There's no way I'll become a donor.
What? This is a matter of Hauke's life.
So what? That doesn't mean I should be the donor.
How cruel. Are you saying it doesn't matter what happens to me?
We're just talking about a kidney. You have two. You only need to give one.
That's not the point. Why should I take on that risk?
If you don't, Hauke will need dialysis for the rest of her life. How can you not feel sorry for her?
Why are you all angry? I'm the one who should be angry. Have you all forgotten what you did 8 years ago?
Of course we haven't. We were wrong back then.
Yes, we were just so in love that we lost sight of everything else.
Stop acting like children. An apology like that isn't enough.
I understand what you're saying, but we were young then.
It's common for young people to make mistakes.
Do you think being young excuses everything? You haven't reflected on what you did at all.
They have reflected. Why can't you understand that?
This is about saving a life. It's not the time to hold grudges.
Are you really taking their side, even now? I can't believe it.
This is about saving a life. How long will you stay sulky?
Her life expectancy will be much shorter. Just be the donor.
You keep talking about life and death. Fine, I'll take the donor test first. We'll talk after that.
Really? That's great, Hauke. You'll be saved.
Yes, finally I'll be able to stop worrying about my diet and everything.
Oh, Hauke, this is wonderful.
You've suffered enough. Now you'll have a happy life.
I promised to take the donor test and then returned home. Once the test results were out, I contacted Owen and my parents, and they came over immediately.
Hey, you got the test results? Tell us quickly.
Why didn't you tell us right away? I was so worried I ran over here.
Hauke isn't supposed to exert herself, though that might be over soon.
So what are the results? You called us over, so it must be good news, right?
Ugh. Everyone barging in as soon as I opened the door. Yes, as Mom said, the results show that I qualify as a donor.
Oh, really? You can be the donor? That's great. Really great.
We won't have to see her suffer anymore.
Hauke, this is wonderful.
Yes, thank you everyone.
Huh? What are you all misunderstanding? I'm not going to be Hooka's donor.
What? No, that's not funny. I don't get the joke.
What do you mean? The results say you qualify as a donor, right?
Yes, that's what the results say. But I never said I would be the donor. I'm not going to donate my organ. That's what I wanted to tell you today.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
What are you thinking? Not becoming the donor? That's unthinkable.
We can't be the donors even if we want to.
That's not my problem. I just took the test because you all were so noisy about it.
What are you saying? We're family.
And yet you refuse to be the donor? You've become a terrible person.
When I told them I wouldn't donate my organ, the 4 of them predictably started getting angry. And then,
Enough. We're the ones who should be angry here.
Yeah. After what you did to Mom.
Oh, are you my sister's husband? You're super handsome.
Hey, why are you looking at him with heart eyes?
I mean, who wouldn't? He's so handsome.
Again with the handsome. Ugh, it's not all about looks. Handsome guys are just pampered and don't get their hands dirty. I bet I'm better at my job. That makes me the real cool guy.
sorry to disappoint, but my husband works at a top company and holds a high position.
He. Daddy is cool no matter where he goes.
Hey, stop it, you two. You're embarrassing me. How about some high-quality beef?
Well, I wouldn't mind some luxury chocolate instead.
Yeah, I want lots of that too.
I shouldn't have asked.
Well, he is quite handsome. But so what? You have a daughter. So you should understand how important a daughter's place is.
Exactly. How can you say you're the ones who should be angry?
Having a daughter, if anything, that makes it harder to understand. 8 years ago, when they eloped, you sided with Hauke instead of Misaki. Do you have any idea how much that hurt Misaki? How can you not understand?
We had no choice. Owen was a better match for Hauke.
We were just stating the facts.
Are you really parents? As parents, you should teach your children right from wrong. That never changes.
That's right. Even grown-up kids need to be told no sometimes.
When Sakura said that, my parents fell silent, perhaps feeling embarrassed. Then, Owen and Hooka, who had been quiet, spoke up.
Don't change the subject. This isn't about that right now.
That's right. We're talking about the donor situation today.
No, the donor situation is part of the same issue. There's no way I would become a donor for people who treated me so terribly.
Alka is your only sister. Are you really going to be that stubborn?
If I don't get a transplant, I'll need dialysis for the rest of my life. Don't you feel sorry for me?
Let me make it clear, I would have to undergo surgery on my own body. And for the people who hurt me. Don't you think that's unfair to me?
But this is a more serious matter.
No, it's the same. It's not like Hookah will die immediately if a donor isn't found.
Do you know how long the wait for a kidney transplant is? It could be over 10 years.
But the impact of surgery on my body will last a lifetime. I don't care how restricted your life is. I have the right to decide whether or not to be a donor.
Misaki is right. Sakura is still young, and we might have more children. We have a long future ahead, and there's no guarantee we will always be healthy. I oppose the idea of Misaki donating her organ to someone who has only hurt her.
Then why did you take the test?
Exactly. If you were decided, you didn't need to take it.
As I said, it was because you all were so noisy about it. And it was a small way to get back at you, after all the trouble you've caused me.
Getting back at us. What trouble? You didn't do anything significant.
Raising our hopes just to crush them. That's the worst.
You punish us just because you lost your man? You're in the wrong here.
You should have just been better suited for Owen.
Don't speak nonsense. Do you think my struggles ended there? I had to return all the wedding gifts by myself, arrange a sudden move, and dispose of unwanted items. I had so much dumped on me.
Dumped on you? We never asked you to do that.
Getting angry over things you chose to do. That's hysterical.
In the end, it's just spite. And you're abandoning your sister over nothing substantial.
It's sad to see you fallen so low as a person.
Unable to get the four of them to understand my feelings, I finally lost my patience. Enough! All you care about is getting a kidney, isn't it? I have a family that's important to me now. After thinking it over, this is my decision. I've decided that Hookah isn't worth giving my organ to.
What? How could you say she isn't worth it?
If you can't put yourself on the line for your family, you're the one who isn't worth it.
Fine, then let's cut ties. Stay on their side forever. And you'll never see Sakura again.
No. Our granddaughter has nothing to do with this.
Yes, let us continue to love Sakura.
I hate Grandpa and Grandma. I never want to see you again.
There you have it. At least you got to hear her say something.
Wait a minute. Is this really the end?
Sister, you're not going to give me your kidney?
I think you understand, but I have no intention of seeing any of you again. Good luck with dialysis. Take care.
Home dialysis is possible these days. Do your best.
You can't expect people you've hurt in the past to do you favors. It was a good lesson for you. Bye-bye.
No, this can't be happening.
How? How did it come to this?
Are we really going to live like this from now on?
Oh, what did we do to deserve this?
With completely opposite moods from when they arrived, Owen and the others went back home. Hookah continued living with dietary restrictions and undergoing dialysis 3 times a week. Tired of this lifestyle, she started having cheat days, indulging in excessive eating and even skipping dialysis. Naturally, her condition worsened, leading to repeated hospitalizations. Due to stress or despair, this cycle of admissions and discharges continued. With mounting medical bills, my parents and Owen worked together to pay them, but eventually, their savings ran out, forcing them to work from morning to night. Thus, Owen, Hookah, and my parents ended up living difficult lives, waiting for a donor while struggling with financial burdens and restricted lifestyles. As for my family,
Hey, Misaki, have you started dieting recently?
not dieting exactly, but I've started exercising for health reasons.
We go jogging together.
Oh, really? Is it because of your kidneys?
Yes, I thought maybe there might be a genetic weakness in our kidneys. So, to avoid any issues, I decided to stay as healthy as possible.
I see. Is jogging good for the kidneys?
Not jogging specifically, but maintaining good health helps reduce risks. Plus, it helps prevent other diseases too, so it's a win-win.
It must be a really big stone.
Haha. In that case, maybe I'll join this health trend too.
Sure, it might help you tone up that soft belly of yours.
Daddy has a 1-pack.
Haha. All right then. I'll show you both what a serious office worker can do.
Since then, a small health boom has taken hold in our household. We increased our vegetable intake and developed a habit of exercising. The results are starting to show, enough for Daiki to notice without me saying anything. With these exchanges, Daiki started paying more attention to exercise and diet, but results don't come quickly. Growing impatient, he began doing more intense workouts, but predictably, he gave up after 3 days. This kind of change needs to be gradual and consistent, which is the best approach. Maybe I teased him a bit too much about his belly. Watching Sakura bounce on Daiki's stomach with a smile, our family continues to live healthily and happily together.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.